has happened to a nation that used to fear the Lord, to a people whose foundation was built upon God's word. We've allowed the world's opinion to chart a different way, but it's time the Church of Jesus Christ should boldly stand and say,
God's word will stand against the raging tide of those who criticize and work their evil plans. God's word will stand against the gates of hell with power to prevail in the hearts of men. God's word will stand.
They can take it from the courthouse walls, remove it from the schools, teach our children that we're animals, speak against the golden rule, try and hide our Christian heritage from the public eye, but they'll never overcome God's word, no matter how they try. God's word will stand against the raging tide of those who criticize and work their evil plans. God's word will stand against the gates of hell with power to prevail in the hearts of men. God's word will stand. It is forever settled to evermore endure. It's the only way a sinner's heart could ever be made pure. God's word will stand against the raging tide of those who criticize and work their evil plans. God's word will stand against the gates of hell with power to prevail in the hearts of men. God's word will stand. God's word will stand. God's word will stand.
Make your way up here. It is an honor to have him here tonight. I want to take just a moment. You saw a little bit of his life there on the video. Pastor James Wagehoff was born in Raymond, Illinois on February 26, 1951 and was raised in a Catholic family. He married his wife Diane Jarman in September of 1969. They will celebrate 50 years of marriage this September. After a few years of marriage, James felt that something was missing in his life. One Sunday in August 1973, he visited the Baptist Church in Raymond, and after a visit from the pastor, gave his heart to the Lord the following Tuesday evening at his home. A few weeks later, Miss Diane went forward and gave her heart to Christ during a Sunday evening service. James surrendered to preach in December of 1975. Brother Wagehoff pastored his first church, the Barr Baptist Church in Barr Township, Illinois, for 6 months. He described this church as a great learning experience for the ministry. I'm sorry, I had to laugh about that. Heard of those kind. Didn't he? No, I'm just kidding. Brother Wagehoff pastored as the interim pastor of Blessed Hope Baptist Church in September of 1980 before taking his second church, Hopewell Baptist Church in Bath, Illinois. He was there for a little over 5 years. Pastor Wagehoff returned to Blessed Hope Baptist Church in May of 1986. He will be celebrating his 33rd year there this May. Amen. He received a Graduate of Theology from Calvary Baptist Seminary in Eufaula, Oklahoma in 2007, and has been actively involved in the ministry for almost 45 years. He has strived to reach his family and his community for the Lord, all while proclaiming the power of the blood of Christ and loving people right where they are at. James and Diane have 6 children, Brenda and Denny Hagel, and William and Leah Wagahoff. And William, of course, serves with his dad there and also does a lot of preaching now. Came and filled in for me one service. I appreciate that. Brian and Dixie Wagahoff, and Dixie grew up part of her life here in our church, and Brian is associate pastor of Southwest Baptist Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Jason and Keisha Wagahoff are faithful members there in Raymond, and Jonathan and Amy Wagahoff, he's the associate pastor serving at Blessed Hope Baptist in Raymond, Illinois. And Rachel and Ty Irwin, he's the youth pastor at Blessed Hope Baptist there in Raymond, Illinois, and they have 13 grandchildren and 1 grandchild-in-law. And I first met the Wagahoffs, I probably, as I've looked at the biography here, I must have been about 16 when I was preaching in Raymond, and you had not been saved long, came to a revival where I was preaching, and then not long after that, preached a revival at the age of 17, and you were there, Brother Jim Wilson pastored, and fond and wonderful memories. And let me say this, it is not something that we do lightly or that we do every graduation, but as the Lord lays it upon our heart, from time to time, we do feel led, and Brother Presswood and I both felt led of the Lord that God would have us to honor Pastor James Wagahoff with an honorary doctorate degree. And you know, I want you to understand that this isn't something we do flippantly or lightly, but here's a man who has gone, by the way, to his hometown, and Raymond's population, if I remember right, is 950. And you know, I don't mean it's wrong, if your hometown has 500,000 people, that's not so big a deal. But when you're in a town of 900 where you're born and raised, everybody, 950, everybody knows everybody. And his testimony has been such a blessing of faithfulness, and yet they have a great ministry there besides what they're doing at their church. They do a ladies' conference every year. They do a men's advance every year, and God has blessed their church in a marvelous way. And I appreciate Brother James Wagahoff. I count him my friend. It's my privilege tonight to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Divinity. And so let's give him a hand tonight. Of course, his grandson was graduating. I felt like we might be able to get him here for that. But he told me, Brother Graham, you know, I'm not worthy. I always love to be around people that have that attitude. And you talk about a humble servant of the Lord and a faithful friend and a faithful man of God. And Brother and Sister Wagahoff, we love you. And all the family that's here tonight, thank you for being here. And some of your folks, we thank you for that. And it's a blessing. And I mean that, to be able to bestow that honor upon a man who has faithfully served the Lord. Amen.